Hey guys, welcome to my channel! This is a Twin Flames reading for the week of November 7th. Messages from Divine Feminine. La 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 la. Hello out there in YouTube land. My name is Kurt, and I'm Divine Feminine Twin Flame. Can't you tell that I am a woman? My twin flame, who is a man, actually a woman, my twin flame, who is a woman, is what you call divine masculine. Right? I'm divine feminine, and she is divine masculine. That makes perfect sense. Score 1 for the pop culture information about twin flames on the internet. Thank you, internet. Great job. Now, why do they call it divine feminine and divine masculine? Let's talk about that, because it's not bad necessarily. Those are just labels, right? Those are just words. So nobody's doing anything wrong. It's just what the gender labels are trying to point you at is something deeper. There is a deeper underlying concept that the gender labels are trying to point you at. And it's called duality. Now, unfortunately, the mistake people make on the internet is this little thing is not quite right. There we go, nice and symmetrical. The mistake that people make on the internet is by taking those labels literally, and they think, it really is gender-based, and there's a lot of people that make that mistake, and that's all right. And it's an easy mistake to make because it's the internet, right? The internet, everybody knows, it's the internet. You're not always going to get great information on the internet, but as the world's leading twin flame coach, I will impart some wisdom to you. They're pointing you at a deeper concept called duality. Yin, yang, light, dark, plus, minus, past, future, good, bad. I like it, I don't like it. Feel good, feel bad, right? Etc., etc. Okay. So, divine feminine, divine masculine. Now, those patterns, that pattern of duality of the ego, those patterns of duality of the ego are not necessarily good or bad, right? People associate the word ego with something negative. It's just an identity, right? You believe you are this collection of thoughts and emotions, and it works on that system. I feel good, I feel bad. I agree, I disagree, right? I like it, I don't like it. It's the personality. And the problem with most people, almost everybody on Earth, and I guess it's not a problem, it's by design. Everything is perfect, technically, in the universe. But what people do, humans, all humans on Earth, almost every single human, is they actually truly and sincerely believe that they are this personality entity called the ego, right? And so when you meet your twin flame, who is the same soul, not the same personality, you approach it through the ego personality. So you look at how they make you feel emotionally, and you look at personality traits, for example, right? Those types of things. And the actions that you think you need to take are based on that. And that's kind of the mistake that people on the internet are making. And it's an easy mistake to make, but it's truly, guys, it's so much deeper than thought and emotional patterns of the ego. It's really consciousness of the soul. The one thing that everybody on the internet does get correct about twin flames is that you are one soul in two bodies. So you just have to approach it that way. You merge with the deeper consciousness of the true self, which is the soul, which is who you really are, which is your twin flame. You guys are one, you and your twin flame. Well, 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 look at what we have here for the week of the 7th. It's the number 7, the 7 of Cups. Lots of interesting choices for you to make, Divine Feminine, for the week. Which way will you go? Well, which way do you want to go? And how do I know which choice to make? I would direct you to your inner compass. It's called intuition, right? Stay out of the ego. Stay out of separation consciousness. Stay out of the duality of not the true self, right? Of the ego, or as they call it in traditional Zen spiritualism, the illusion of self, Maya, right? That's the illusion of self, that you're this separate self who is separate from all other things and people. You're not. And that is exactly what your twin flame is trying to show you. And it starts with them. You realize that you are one with this person. You are the same soul essence. And then what I would encourage you to do is to go deeper and deeper with that and recognize that at the very deepest level, you are actually one with everything, all other souls. It's just you and your twin flame are the same single soul, but all souls you are connected to at the very deepest level, okay? That's where wisdom comes from. That's where I was going with this. That's your intuition. Which choice do I make? Well, the ego can't help you with that. What it can do is help you, like, read the signs, okay? The mind is a computer, right? It's duality, ones and zeros, right? So it has a very useful purpose, but it's not for choosing your path in life. Your path in life is what you say it is, and that comes from a place of deep inner wisdom. And you just have to access that in those times of stillness, right? Now, the world in reverse, recent past, Divine Feminine, the world in reverse. So, this sense of not really having a direction, I don't know where I'm going with this. Like, the ego is telling you there's supposed to be some purpose or some object here, and in a sense there is, but how to get where you're trying to go, Divine Feminine, you just have to be really good at being right where you are right now all the time, right? It's like Eckhart Tolle's book, The Power of Now. All possibilities are accessed through the now, okay, which is the true self, consciousness, which is your twin flame. And the strange thing is, and they've proven this in quantum physics, when you embrace the beingness of what is, that's when you flow into all those possibilities. It's like you attract them to you, okay? So that explains why we're getting this pair of cards for your 3D situation, the Sun and the Four of Pentacles, right? So this idealistic notion that things are supposed to turn out a different way, or a certain way, I should say. Okay, and that's not bad. You can have those things. But the strange thing is, if you deny what is, if you reject the way things are today, you're actually pushing away from you the things that you do want. Okay, so you allow all things to be as they are, and it's energetic. Okay, it's inside your body. It doesn't mean you have to agree or, like in the physical, like let somebody walk all over you, for example. That's not what I'm saying. It's the energy of resistance inside your body. Even if you're taking action to remove yourself from a situation or people that aren't really good for you, you can still bless it and understand the deeper isness of it and the purpose that it has in the universe, okay? So you don't have to energetically resist what is. All right, and that includes this moment. That includes wherever you are right now on your journey. Okay, so towards Divine Masculine, the Six of Swords and the High Priestess. So moving away from your power, relinquishing power, chasing after this person, making them all about the journey. And they do tend to move towards you. the deeper you go down this rabbit hole of being that I'm explaining to you in this video. You are a soul. That is your twin flame. But it's not something that you need to figure out, divine feminine. You can't think your way there, right? This is not a journey of the mind. This is a journey of the soul, the true self. Okay. So you are your twin flame. You are them at the deepest level, and it's not thought. It's consciousness. That's why the high priestess comes out right here, okay? And you've lost sight of that. I think maybe some triggers in your recent days came up, and you maybe even moved through them gracefully or not so gracefully, but either way, there was this kind of forgetting who you were for a moment, acting unconsciously. This is recent past. You kind of slipped back into those old patterns for a second, but all is not lost. That's not a bad thing. You learned something from it. You gained something from it. You grew from that experience. Now, the illusion is over. The Knight of Swords, right there at the center of the reading. Divine Feminine, the illusion of ego is drawing to an end. Okay? This is the core of this whole journey. This is a big deal, Divine Feminine. You just have to choose it. 7 of Cups, right? You're not your mind. You're not the ego. You are the consciousness. Now, towards your life situation, 3D life situation, karmic situation, whatever you want to call that, the High Priest, also known as the Hierophant, and the 4 of Cups. Hierophant in reverse, of course. The 4 of Cups. So, the pull to get sucked back into ego is present, right? And there's been some interesting energies over the last week or two. Very, very strong pull, very strong desire to get sucked back into ego, which is exactly what causes all this suffering for you, and by the way, causes Divine Masculine to run from you. Now, I think you're going to be successful in eliminating those pulls into the ego. And it's very simple, guys. You are your twin flame. You are consciousness. That's who you really are, right? Like, this is what I teach my students, okay? You are consciousness. You're not your mind. What I teach them is no different than traditional Zen spiritualism. And that's why I'm the world's leading twin flame coach. I've coached over 4,000 people. And of course, my twin flame is permanently in my life. And guys, it's not hard. It's not hard. What you're doing is hard, right? Obsessively watching tarot readings, trying to figure out if it's going to happen. And what I'm telling you is you cause it to happen by aligning energetically with your soul. And remember what I said earlier, you can't think your way there, okay? This is not a journey of the mind. It's a journey of the soul. The shift that you make is energetic, Divine Feminine. Okay, so towards Divine Masculine, this is going to be the inspiration. It's going to come in, and you're going to get what you need just when you need it. The Magician and the 5 of Swords. Very interesting. So the illusion is going to show up, rub itself in your face, and you're going to go, wait a minute. Hold on a second. I think it's over. I really think I see what is going on here. The illusion is over. And it's so one-dimensional, Divine Feminine. When you see those unconscious projections that cause you to self-sabotage and also sabotage your union with your twin flame, okay? This is not the hoity-toity, new agey kind of pop culture twin flame message that you see all over the internet. What I'm talking about is thousands of years old, guys. This is no different than the Tao or Buddha or Jesus or Hare Krishna or the Dalai Lama, right? That's why my coaching system is the most successful coaching system in the world. Guys, you can go watch my free coaching videos on my YouTube channel. You don't even have to give me a penny. Just go watch my free content. See for yourself. I am different than all the other twin flame coaches. And I'm not trying to dog anybody. It's just like, it's so obvious to me what this is about. You got to get out of your ego, guys. You are not your mind. You are not your mind. You and your twin flame are the same soul. You are one being. You and your twin flame. You are one with them. You are your twin flame. You're not the ego, which is what tells you that you are separate from them. There is no separation, guys. You just have to see through the illusion, and that is exactly what's taking place for you right now. Now, you could also go to my website and sign up for my paid coaching system. There's testimonials there from my students who are with their twin flame and having amazing spiritual breakthroughs. And sign up while you're there, guys. It's not expensive. I don't charge thousands of dollars, guys. I never will do that. It's very, very affordable. It's only a few $100 to get started. And I even have payment plans. If you can't afford a few $100s, no problem. I've got payment plans. You can get started for $60 or $70. And you get full access to the instructional video course with your first payment. Now, if you pay in full, you do get $50 off. And you don't even need a coupon. I just give that discount to everybody that pays in full. It's very, very affordable, guys. 8.5 hours of instructional videos. I will give you action steps that you can implement right now to shut down the obsessive thinking, feel amazing, and yeah, even get your twin flame to start chasing you for a change. And that may sound like magic. Guys, it's not magic. It's technology, right? I have a science-based approach. This is the supreme truth of creation itself. Physics is even validating what the deeper spiritual teachings that have been around for thousands of years have shown us. Guys, you are your twin flame. Sign up today, watch the videos, change your life forever and ever. Get your twin flame to come back permanently. After you're done watching the instructional video course, you and I get to talk either in a one-on-one or in a group setting on my Get Your Twin Flame Spiritual Coaching System, up to 4 calls a week. Guys, that's like 8 additional hours of coaching every single week. If you get the gold package, you'll get 2 months included with your original purchase. I highly recommend getting the gold package. You save about $40 just by getting the gold package on the group coaching calls. The calls are recorded. The call times are staggered, so no matter where you are in the world, there's a call time that'll work for you. There's also the secret, closed, private Facebook group, not my public New World All-Star Facebook group, but the private Facebook group for my students. Nobody can see that you're in there or what you're doing in there. It's all private, closed. You can reach me. You can reach my 2 professional coaches assisting me, and we'll make sure to answer all of your questions. So no matter where you are or what time of the day it is, you can reach somebody in there. And there's a few hundred students in there. There's a lot of alumni that have been there for years, guys, and they just love it. It's not expensive to stay in there. So they stay in there and they love assisting others. That's you on this journey. Lots of love in that group. I've never seen anything like it, guys. You guys got to check it out. All right, Divine Feminine, the reward. This is exactly what I'm saying. Guys, the payoff is just around the corner. You just got to let go and trust. The ego is telling you, I need guarantees, I need time frames, I need answers, and I need it right fucking now. Guys, let it go. It already exists. The reward is done. It's done, guys. It's done. You just have to believe that you are the consciousness, not the ego. Message, congratulations. You have a life worth celebrating. You've suited up, shown up, did your heroic best, and lo and behold, you have entered the reward phase of your journey. Told you, Divine Feminine. You've accomplished the seemingly impossible. This is a moment to stop and drop to your knees in gratitude for who you've become, what you've accomplished, and the blessings you can now share with the world. You might find it challenging to receive your reward, but it is important that you do, even if only for a moment. The reward becomes easier to accept once you realize that the more you take in, the more you will have to give. Breathe this in, soak it up. Let its splendor fill you up, radiate through you, and elevate your awareness, so you can have even more blessings to share with the world. Divine Feminine, the illusion of separation is over. Now, how do I get blessings to show up? You got to give. You got to give. There's nothing you need to do about your Divine Masculine. Okay? But to your life, generally speaking, you give. If you're giving, you'll receive. And it doesn't even have to be money or material things. It could just be energy. Don't be sending love and light to your divine masculine. I'm talking about everything else in your life. When it comes to your divine masculine, you'll know what to do when they're in the same room with you. Okay, this is what I tell my students. You are metaphysically polarized at the level of the mind with your twin flame. That's why when you think about them, you're in the dark night of the soul, you send them healing energy, you're healing your childhood wounds, you're clearing your karma with them, all that crap on the internet that everybody's telling you to work that still isn't working for you, or is everybody's telling you to do that and it still isn't working for you, that actually causes them to run. You got to shut that down, guys. Go watch my free coaching videos. It's simple, guys. It's science. Okay, 2 of Cups in reverse, 8 of Swords, right. You're even transcending ordinary relating experiences with other people, guys. You're moving beyond all that stuff and towards divine masculine. Guys, look at this. The 4 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles. It's go time, guys. The illusion is over. You have definitely figured out what this journey is all about, especially if you're on this channel. That's got to be proof right there, guys. You are your twin flame. You don't need to do anything about them. All right? Everything else in life, give. With your twin flame, it's already done. You are your twin flame at the level of the soul. It's deeper than thought. It's deeper than action. It's deeper than having. You are them. Okay? You are wise enough to choose what to do and when to do it. You have to trust that, guys. This is different than figuring everything out in your life. Okay, this is being. This is soul stuff. You got to do soul stuff. That's all there is to this journey, guys. It's pure consciousness, pure being, and that's all. That's all. That's all. That's all. Oh my goodness, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a like. Also, please don't forget to hit the bell notification icon button when you subscribe, because if you don't hit the bell button when you subscribe, you will not get notifications whenever I post one of my videos. Have a great Sunday, guys. I'll be back tomorrow for another video. Bye!